Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Right now, someone, somewhere, is probably thinking about you. Judging your outfit. Replaying something embarrassing you said. Counting your flaws. Or are they? What if I told you that 90% of the social anxiety you carry every single day, the fear of being judged, the obsession with what people think, is built on a lie your own brain tells you? Not a metaphor. Not a motivational quote. Science. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 psychology facts, backed by real research, that are going to rearrange the way you see yourself, your relationships, and every social interaction you've ever had. These aren't feel-good theories. Some of these are going to sting. But if you sit with them, they will genuinely free you. Let's get into it. The spotlight effect. Nobody is watching you like you think. People overestimate how much others notice them by over 50%. Participants estimated 50% noticed an embarrassing detail. Actual number was only 23%. Here's a scenario most of you have lived through. You walk into a room with a stain on your shirt. Or you stumble over your words in a meeting. Or you post something online and immediately regret it. And for the rest of the day, maybe the rest of the week, your brain replays it. Everyone saw. Everyone noticed. Everyone is judging me. Psychology has a name for this, the spotlight effect. It's the deeply human tendency to believe that we are always in the center of everyone else's attention. That there's a spotlight following us around, and the whole room can see exactly what's under it. Here's the data that should stop you cold. Research shows that people overestimate how much others notice them by over 50%. In landmark social experiments, participants were asked to wear an embarrassing t-shirt into a room full of people. When asked how many people noticed it, they estimated around 50%. The actual number? 23%. Less than half of what they feared. And this wasn't a one-off result. The pattern showed up repeatedly, across different groups, different situations, different embarrassing scenarios. People consistently, almost predictably, overestimate their visibility to others. Why does this happen? Because you are the main character of your own story. The person sitting across from you? They're the main character of their story. They're thinking about their own stain, their own stumble, their own anxiety. The spotlight you're so afraid of? It barely exists. The next time your brain convinces you that everyone noticed, everyone judged, everyone remembered, remind yourself of that number. 23%. And even that 23% forgot about it before they got home. Dunbar's number. Your brain can only handle 5 real friends. Here's a question that'll make you think. How many genuine friends do you actually have? Not followers. Not contacts. Not people you know. Genuine, high trust, pick up the phone at 3am relationships. If that number is small, you're not failing at life. You're working exactly as designed. Evolutionary biologist Robin Dunbar discovered something fascinating about the human brain. It has a biological limit for how many meaningful relationships it can maintain. This limit is called Dunbar's number. At the most intimate level, the people you truly confide in, trust completely, and feel emotionally close to, the brain can only manage around 5 connections. Beyond that, there's a layer of roughly 15 close friends, then around 50 people you'd call genuine friends, and a maximum ceiling of roughly 150 people your brain can track as stable social relationships. After 150? It becomes noise. Names without emotional weight. Think about what that means in 2025, when the average person has hundreds of followers across multiple platforms. We've built social lives that are architecturally impossible for the human brain to process. You cannot have 800 genuine friends. Your brain won't allow it. What you have instead is 800 acquaintances and the illusion of connection. 5 people who truly know you are worth more than 500 who simply follow you. If you have even 3 or 4 people in your life who genuinely show up for you, you are not behind. You are actually ahead of most. The 18/40/60 rule reveals a painful truth. At 18 you fear everyone's judgment, at 40 you stop caring, and by 60 you realize they were never thinking about you at all. Decades of anxiety over an audience that never existed. The validation trap is equally brutal. Psychology shows that people chasing external approval are 3x more likely to burn out. Other people's opinions are information, not instructions. Stop handing them the keys to your happiness. The Pratfall Effect flips everything. Your flaws actually make you more likable. Authenticity builds bonds 60% stronger than perfection ever could. Real beats perfect, every time. Bottom line, the judgment isn't real. 5 deep relationships beat 500 followers. Your self-worth isn't theirs to give. And the version of you that's human? That's the one people stay for. Hit subscribe if this hit home.